How's it going? Craig, aka Gigawatts. This is my Redcat Rampage XBE buggy. Um, Bought it on Craigslist a while back. When I got it, one of the wheels was damaged. So instead of buying stock wheels, I went ahead and bought some Rovan wheels off one of their short course trucks. When I got the wheels, I noticed that my hex adapters aren't long enough to go all the way through the wheel. So my hexes don't screw on as much as I'd like them to. You might check, make sure that you have a longer hex adapter if you plan on using the Rovan wheel. The center section, because it has that metal reinforcing plate, seems to be much thicker than like the stock HPI wheel. That being said, this is the stock wheel that came on the car. You can see that there's a dramatic difference in wheel size. I much prefer the larger wheel. Inside, as I said, when I got this buggy, I bought it off Craigslist used. It had a stock motor, stock ESC. The stock motor is like 980 kV, I believe, and it has this weird ESC with a step in the throttle curve. You can run it up to a certain RPM, and then you pull a little harder, and it throws a lot more voltage to the motor, and so it's not like a linear control. There's this weird step in there. So I got annoyed really fast with that step power ESC. So I pulled that ESC out, and I went with a Castle Mamba Monster ESC. And then when I had it out to, pull the ESC out, I went ahead and pulled the motor out, and I got a motor mount from Kershaw Designs. So I went ahead and got a 1717 Castle motor to give it a little more power. The 1717 Castle motor is a 1680 kV motor. So I've almost doubled the kV, doubled the RPM at the rotor, and put larger tires. So this thing really screams now. Still running 6S. I haven't decided if I want to step up to the XL2 or XLE ESC from Castle, when it comes out. I think when I start running it more this summer, I may step up and run 8 cells in it. But it's pretty fast at 6. I have some other plans for this buggy. I love the size. I love the 4-wheel drive. I'm not real happy with the body on this car. The body, I've had a few Redcats, and the body is very fragile. I actually broke the body landing on all 4 wheels. Just the impact of landing this buggy, flat landing it off of I don't know, probably a 14-foot drop, snapped the body right across the front body posts. It snapped right across here. I just duct taped it for today. I actually put drywall mask on the inside, and then coated the drywall mask in shoe goo. I did the same thing for the rear body posts before they break. I'll probably end up going ahead and doing the whole body with mesh and shoe goo to reinforce it, because there really isn't a body out there, aftermarket, that fits this vehicle very well. that keeps that buggy look to it. So I got to figure out a way to preserve the body. I haven't worked out all that yet. As I said, this buggy is extremely fast. I've run it quite a bit, and it's surprising. I outrun people who've outrun other Redcats, and the addition with the bigger wheels and the bigger KV motor, it screams on. And it's got, with that Castle motor, it's got tons of torque. It'll stand up and wheelie, on just about any surface. I mean, I've done it in dirt, grass, street. It takes off as well as, an 8 scale on 6S. That's one of the main reasons I haven't stepped up to 8S yet. It's really fast at 6. Maybe once I get used to it, I think I'm going to put a more powerful servo in it, get something that turns these wheels a little better. And I really haven't decided on where the ESC mounts. There's really not a good spot yet, so I might have to custom build some kind of a mounting system for an ESC. I don't like the ESC being this high in the air. It's a temporary thing right now until I can figure out a more effective place to put the ESC that stays out of the way and is more protected by the shock towers. I've had a couple of roof landings. My front shock towers rolled back from just massive hits, but keep an eye out. I'll be posting more videos of it, some run videos. Right now it's like 4 or 5 degrees outside, so I'll be inside working on cars or making videos. I'm not that diehard to go out there in 4-degree weather to run my cars. If you have any questions, comments, post below. Please like and subscribe. I'll be putting out more videos.